Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. You can love Donald Trump, you can hate Donald Trump, but if you're being honest, if you're an honest individual, you simply cannot deny the fact that this man is a trailblazer. Donald Trump is changing the game. He's doing things no Republican has done for a very long time. You know, we have all these rhino clowns like Mitt Romney and others who talk about all the damage that Donald Trump is doing, all the damage he's doing to the Republican Party. Irreversible damage. Where do we go from here? But I'm scratching my head, very confused, wondering what damage? All I see are historic trends. You know, it's no secret the Republican Party has had a black voter problem for as long as I can remember. Well, who would have thought that a controversial business mogul / reality TV star, that Donald Trump would be the one to turn it all around, to change the tides, to make history as the first Republican in modern history to actually make strides with black voters and to change the electoral landscape, possibly for years to come. The reality is, Donald Trump continues to make history. The electoral landscape is evolving and evolving fast. Today's focus once again in New York, this time in the South Bronx. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so it all started off in Harlem, and we all remember what happened there.
We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump!
You know, who would have thought a Republican presidential candidate would make a showing in Harlem and get that kind of welcome, that kind of praise? Something is obviously happening. And it's not just in Harlem, it's also in the South Bronx. Take a look at what happened just the other day.
Yo voy a votar por Donald Trump. Trump, 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 Trump.
USA! 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 USA!
Yeah, that's why I'm here. As a black man, I'm standing here right now, and I'm telling every black American: if you continue to support the Democratic Party, which is anti-black, you're a damn fool.
I am extremely proud to say that I will be voting for Trump in November. This will be the first time that this has been brought to the South Bronx. I lived right here in the South Bronx for 15 years.
Honestly, I never thought I'd see the day. A Trump street parade in the South Bronx. And it wasn't just in the Bronx, but also in Queens, New York as well. Here we have Dominican voters in front of a barbershop, letting the world know exactly who they stand with. This is what Donald Trump is doing. The guy who supposedly is causing so much damage to the Republican Party, irreversible damage. Yeah, I don't know, I don't exactly see it that way. I think something amazing is happening. And I also think it's just the start. A couple months ago, there was speculation that Trump was going to be doing a rally in the South Bronx. When he was asked the question, here was his response.
The Republican Party under Trump has become a tremendous success.
Are you going to be able to flip blue states like in New York and in New Jersey? There's a rumor you're going to do a rally in the South Bronx.
I think so, yeah. I think I will do that. And
when are you going to do that?
I think I'll do one maybe at Madison Square Garden, too. I think we have a chance. New York has changed a lot in the last 2 years. We have migrants all over the street. They're living on Madison Avenue. I mean, nobody can believe what's happened to New York. The people of New York are angry. People that would have never voted for me because I'm a Republican. I mean, they're Democrats. Their parents would they vote for Democrats. I think they're going to vote for me. So I think we're going to give New York a heavy shot. They're very unhappy in New York, what's happening. And they're unhappy with the crime. You take a look at the crime in New York, it's at record levels.
Well, before the rally even happens, the people take to the street to make it known that they're behind President 45. It's an amazing thing to see, and it builds on this concept that we've been talking about forever. This would have been unfathomable back in 2016 or even 2020. But nowadays, it seems as though people are more comfortable with expressing their support for the former president. I mean, we're even seeing Hollywood celebrities speaking in this fashion.
People here don't change the way they vote, even if they don't believe it. They kind of stick to whatever is comfortable.
There's a lot of people in this town, let me tell you, that say that they're Democrats, but they don't vote for the Democrat. They vote for the Republican.
They just
keep
it quiet.
They keep it quiet. So many people. Believe me, especially in film and music. But there's no middle ground.
Yeah.
There's no debating here. You're either this or you're this. And then if you meet, you must hate each other. We have nothing in common because of who you vote for, because of your politics. We have nothing in common. That, to me, is crazy.
It is.
That's absolutely crazy.
It is.
Again, that would have been unfathomable back in 2016. If you even suggested anything close as a Hollywood celebrity, you would be done. An industry pariah. Well, no longer is that the case. We've seen all kinds of celebrities, all kinds of professional athletes, willing to come out and say the hard truths on so many different topics, including on the topic of supporting President Donald Trump. And it's all obviously having an impact, and especially on all the polling data. I think the silent or secret Trump supporters still exists, absolutely, and I think they're going to show up on election day. But when have we ever seen Donald Trump polling so high this early in the election season? You'd expect President Trump to be down 10, 15 points across the board, but instead he's leading nationally, and his lead even grows further in a hypothetical five-way race. Actually, funnily enough, the kind of numbers that you'd expect to see nationally this early in polling data is what we're seeing in New York, which is kind of remarkable. Bringing us back to what's happening in New York City, take a look here. Donald Trump is getting close to within striking distance in the Democrat blue stronghold of New York State. At first, it was one poll that had him within 10. Now it's almost every single poll that's been released recently, showing a relatively close race in the state. It's totally remarkable. You know, take a look down here. Here are the final results in New York from 2016 and 2020. You'd expect the Democrat to win by over 20 points. That might not happen this time. And it's due to what we're seeing on the streets. It's due to the sentiment.
If President Trump came here to the South Bronx, would you attend the rally?
Of course. I would want to meet Trump. I want to shake his hand. He's the only president that I see that can ever make America great again. He's capable of doing that.
I would love to go to a rally with Donald Trump come, because I'm a big Donald Trump supporter, and I will support him 100%.
Oh, yeah, definitely we're going to show him love. We're going to show him a lot of love, and, you know, like they do in other states. We definitely need to see Trump here.
There's nothing but love for Donald Trump here in the South Bronx, the North Bronx, the East Bronx, and the West Bronx.
So, you tell me...
We want Trump to come back. Please, bro. Biden, get out of here, bro.
I would come to the rally and support Trump, because the Bronx need a change, and we need somebody that's really going to help this community.
I would definitely come to a Trump rally in the South Bronx. I like him.
You do?
Yes.
Yes, I will come to a rally if President Trump was to come to the Bronx, and I also would bring other people to come too and support him.
Would Joe Biden get a warm reception if he came to the Bronx?
No, he wouldn't have. And I'll make sure of that.
This all builds upon what we've been talking about, that something is obviously bubbling beneath the surface. There's something brewing. There's a brand new grassroots level of support for President Trump. He's doing something that is truly historic. I think he's going to make history as a Republican candidate in terms of black voter support, and I think a lot of left-wing states that are viewed as blue bastions are slowly but surely going to start looking more and more like purple states, like possible battleground or swing states. I mean, hypothetically, Trump's gained 10 points in the last couple of months in New York, and there's still 6 months to election day. A lot can change in that time period. We'll just have to see exactly where it all goes. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.